kind of testing is this?
Get over here. I have not yet begun to test. This here is only the conditioning.
What's to be gained by this conditioning?
We test about 1 to 2% more of the bad ICs on the average. Except there is no average. When Uncle Sam, get down! When Uncle Sam pays as much as he does for a military A or B IC, he deserves to get one that works. We find conditioning a good way of dropping out ICs that work well in the test sockets but have short lifetimes in the field.
So, what kind of conditioning do you do?
We use stabilization bake, thermal shock, mechanical shock, as well as temperature cycling, centrifuge, hermeticity, and burn-in. These achieve an accelerated lifetime in the ICs before any electrical tests are performed. And sometimes we even use radiation as a substitute for heat.
Well, what kind of electrical testing do you recommend?
Well, that depends on the reliability level you want to test for. Now, for our critical grade A and B devices, we make AC parametric measurements. We can make these measurements by directly using single-shot equipment like the Tektronix 3260, or we can vary the strobe delays of other more sophisticated systems to gain propagation delays to within less than a nanosecond. Now, on our grade C devices, which are about equivalent to your complex commercial ICs, and on our less complex grade D devices, we still run all the standard DC parametric tests as well as all the functional tests. If an IC doesn't pass any of these tests, we just label it Class E and sell it to the Red Army.
Why the AC parametric test?
Well, for the same reason as the conditioning. Tests run by my colleague, Mr. George Nelson of the Naval Research Laboratory, have indicated a direct correlation between ICs with marginal AC parameters and those that have early light failures in the field. You see, with functional testing, it's often harder to tell where the physical cause of the failure is. With AC parametrics, it's much easier. You know, one place where AC parametrics has helped greatly has been with CMOS. Get down!
CMOS?
The quiescent power consumption test, run under AC conditions, has been shown to be a definite indicator of early light failure. Now, if you want to talk fast logic, we can use propagation delays as well as even switching times as important limit factors for ICs. You know, the equipment we needed to make clean measurements on our sub-nanosecond ECL cost us an extra $80,000 to $100,000. But it was worth it. Cherry sauce channeling in the 1 nanosecond region is a mighty sticky business.